Hey guys, we're going to talk a little bit about the absorption of nutrients. To be honest with you, I'm not really sure where all I'm going to go with this in this video, but I'm going to go with the flow of it because I'm feeling like this information needs to be shared, and I hope that you stay tuned in because I've done quite a bit of research on this. I'm just not sure how I'm going to put it all together exactly in this video, but I'm just going to flow with it. Guys, we're not absorbing the nutrients. We are not absorbing these divine nutrients because our bodies are toxic. Most of the time people have a acidic condition, an acidic state within the body, and this is an inflamed state. This is a candida state. When I talk about candida, I'm talking about what is fueled by sugar. Sugar feeds the yeast issue, and this creates an overgrowth of candida within the body, and this creates an inflamed body, and it creates an acidic body. And guys, this is where sickness and disease loves to thrive. You may not be sick now, but continued consumption of low vibratory foods, foods that do not carry life-healing vibrations, guys. The whole world is of frequency and vibration. The earth resonates at 7.83 hertz, and all the glorious fruits and the vegetables that come up out of the earth, these have vibrations too. Our bodies are electric. They're designed to be fueled off of live healing enzymes. These enzymes act as catalyst to fuel the trillion of cells that we have in our body. And we're going to talk about absorption issues because a lot of people are currently taking a lot of various supplements and they're wasting their money because they're not being absorbed properly. Guys, we've got to learn to detoxify the liver. The liver is the regulator for all of your other organs in your body. I'm telling you, no matter what sickness or what disease condition you have currently within your body, I am telling you that the key to longevity is to detoxify the liver. Now, we can't very well detoxify the liver if we're taking toxic prescription medications. Please know that all drugs are processed through the liver, and all of these toxins get stored in the liver, and this is not healthy for our body. This is damaging cells, is what this is doing, and this is causing a lot of havoc on the body, and it's not natural. I tell you, it's not natural at all. Drugs provide no healing. They provide a temporary patch, and because of the side effects of one medication, one might have to take 3 or 4 or 5 other drugs, and this is the circle that they like to keep people enslaved in. And when you learn the benefits of this glorious root right here, this is the ginger. This is the ginger rhizome with the gingerols, baby. And you break that cell wall open and you extract those divine oils. These oils are healing to the body. This is the glorious turmeric, guys. Look, I just scored this kind of at my local health food store and got hooked up with a lot of this fresh. Guys, this is just straight from the ground. We need to start growing this ourselves. I'm telling you, it grows quite easily in small pots, and you can just start it inside, and then you can transplant them as they grow larger. But I'm telling you, if you will soak this and then wrap it in a wet cloth for 24 hours and then plant it, it will sprout. It really will. There's instructions about it because I didn't explain it all correctly just then, but research how to do it because you can grow these divine things yourself, and we need to start growing more of this stuff, guys. I'm telling you, even in small spaces, there's no excuse for not getting healthy is what I'm saying. You need to start consuming these things that you know are healthy for you. You need to stop just talking about it or listening to someone talk about it. You need to actually do it. We need to start taking action to restore our health and our longevity, guys. And we need to learn to detoxify the liver. The reason we're not absorbing all of these nutrients from all of these various supplements that we're taking is, number one, that more than likely the supplement may in fact not even be processed correctly. So many of these supplement companies are heating or they're using hexane or propylene glycol to extract a divine oil, and this is destroying the enzyme and the phytonutrients within the essence of whatever the plant is. So it's not going to be effective, guys. And the other reason is because we're toxic. We're not absorbing some of these divine supplements because our bodies are toxic. So you might be taking loads of turmeric or curcumin, which is the oil of the curcumin is found in the turmeric rhizomes, and when you break the cell wall open on the glorious turmeric, you extract the curcuminoids. This is the essential oil of the curcumin, and how divine is this? I'm talking about this stuff right here. That is the turmeric. I mean, look at that pigmentation. And the reason we're talking about absorption is because nobody is absorbing the turmeric correctly. If you do not process it with some ingredients that are going to enhance its absorption, it's not going to be beneficial for you. And I'm going to do a series of videos specifically on turmeric because I have researched and I have discovered many, many things about it, and I'm going to be I'm going to be sharing some of my things that I have found to be beneficial regarding what this does, because I'm telling you guys a secret that I'm going to share with you about this that I've personally discovered is you've got to take this with black pepper. We've already discovered that. We already know that. We're well aware of that. But if you will take black pepper about 20 to 30 minutes before, and then you'll take it 20 to 30 minutes after. And then, of course, you want to take it in conjunction when you're taking your turmeric. I like to juice the turmeric, and then I consume a glorious sunshine lemon. These are Meyer lemons, guys. Look at that. I just got those at my health food store. The Meyer lemon has a very, very small, very, very thin peel on it, and it goes through my masticating juicer like just butter, guys. They taste blissful harmony, and the lemon helps to alkalize the whole system. Now, let's talk just a little bit more, because this is where I'm flowing to. Let's talk about this. This is the turmeric, guys. It's what we don't realize about the turmeric is it cannot live in a acidic state. Okay, so it's not going to be beneficial for you if your body is inflamed and acidic. You're not going to maximum benefit, because this glorious goodness has, I'm telling you, there's not much that this stuff right here does not do for your body if your liver is detoxified. You want to talk about cellular rejuvenating. The turmeric is cellular rejuvenating. It's DNA repairing. It's phytonutrient blasting. It's inflammation decreasing. It's anti-aging. This is the king of the jungle in the root vegetables. This is it, guys. His cousin stands on his own. Glorious ginger with his gingerols definitely stands on his own. And you know I have a lot of passion for ginger because I juice it with everything that I juice. But guys, turmeric, it's on a whole nother level here. We're talking about with healing that can be provided with the body. This is the most widely studied root for its anti-cancer properties, healing properties, guys. You have no idea how many studies have been done on this, and I have been researching a lot of these, and you know, they're coming out with more research on these on a daily basis, and I find this glorious, and I just can't wait to start sharing some of this. But I'm telling you, you're not absorbing this. You're taking this in a supplement form, and you're not absorbing it. First of all, it's got the curcumin. Let me just go here and read this to you, because the curcumin has got to get through the stomach acidity, guys. If you're taking it in a supplement form, it has to get through. And most of the time, it is not. You've got to take it in an enteric coated capsule would be my recommendation, or a soft gel that is going, and I'll talk later about supplements that I like, because there's one company that makes this curcumin, and I'm telling you, it will rock your world with vibrations. It's processed correctly. You guys, you have to extract the curcuminoids properly when you're processing turmeric, and the problem is most companies don't do this. They're simply drying the herb, and this is not going to be beneficial. Most of the time they're using something unnatural to extract it, or something unnatural with the drying process, and oftentimes they're just heating it too much. So these supplements aren't going to be effective, and then they're secondly not going to be effective because we've already got a candida state, an inflamed body, an acidic body, so we've got to get back to the basics, and we've got to just start a juicing program. That's the reason why so many of these glorious things like this will be more effective. Essential oils have the capability of crossing the blood-brain barrier after the liver is detoxified. However, you can't just wake up and decide you're going to get healthy one day and start consuming loads of this and think it's going to take care of your problems. No, it doesn't work that way. We're talking about a lifestyle change, guys. That's what we're talking about. Our bodies are electric, and we need to be consuming more live foods. So start incorporating juicing into your lifestyle daily. Start with just one time a day, and then build from this. You know, I get asked all the time, do you eat? Of course I eat. I eat all day, every day. Live foods that carry live vibrations that are healing to my body on every level. We're talking about detoxifying the body, and guys, I still have to detoxify because I go outside and my system's relatively clean. I'm not bragging by saying that, but I've been juicing for a long time, and I go outside and there's toxins in the air raining down on us, and we've got to learn to detoxify from all of these things. And the way that you do it is you juice. Guys, I can consume 7 or 8 servings of divine, glorious phytonutrient vegetables and roots and fruits in one setting, and this is what is needed to detoxify from these ailments and to detoxify from the years and years of calcification that has built up on your joints. Guys, if you're eating acidic forming food, this uric acid level is going to be high. There's going to be high bad cholesterol. There's going to be plaque. There's going to be buildup in the colon, in the intestines, in the bowels, and we have got to and the liver is oftentimes fatty and loaded with toxins, and this is the reason why we have to juice, because we have to detoxify from these things. And after you detoxify, then you can learn to start benefiting from divine things like this. Guys, let me talk a little bit about detoxification, because that's just where this needs to flow right now, is because, guys, you need to not be afraid of these coffee enemas. Watch the Charlotte Gerson video on my channel where she speaks of this. And I'm telling you, this coffee, we're talking about a green coffee bean, not roasted and not burned. This is the green bean, and it is heated for about 5 minutes. You bring water to a boil, and you heat this glorious coffee. You put the coffee in after the water is, of course, already at the boiling point for 5 minutes, and then you take it off, and then you put this in a enema bag, of course, after it's cooled down. And guys, I'm telling you, this green coffee bean, it has what's called palmitic acid in it, and it hits the hemorrhoidal vein, and it runs a process in the body called S-glutathione transferase, and this is the most potent free radical scavenger that the body can produce naturally on its own. And guys, please know that this system takes nutrients to run. This free radical scavenging capability that this S-glutathione transferase, this takes many nutrients to run, so you cannot just detoxify and say, I'm going to do a coffee enema today, without feeding and fueling the cells with live healing enzymes. I'm giving you guys a key to longevity here, because I'm telling you, nobody is awake to these coffee enemas, and it doesn't need to be anything that we're afraid of. I do them frequently for maintenance, guys. If I feel just a little bit toxic, you talk about eliminating a migraine or a headache, you learn to get your coffee enema on. I'm telling you. Now, of course, we've always got to use precautions when we're doing this, especially if you're if you're taking prescription medications or you're under medical care. You need to check with your doctor before you start to do things like this. But guys, I'm sharing with you information that I use to help other people. This is the way, guys. You want to detoxify. Eventually, this palmitic acid will stimulate, and please know that you're not absorbing caffeine the same way you are when you drink this coffee. No. Coffee drank like that is not a good idea. I'm not an advocate of that caffeine consumption in that form. However, it's completely different in the enema, and it's going to stimulate this hemorrhoidal vein to where it just wraps and it contracts and the bile is released. And this is what we want. This is what this process stimulates, and it runs this S-glutathione transferase. I'm telling you guys, research that and what that does, because everybody's taking all these antioxidant supplements wanting to do this, and I'm telling you, this coffee enema will do it. It really, really will. And it's not a difficult thing to do. You retain the coffee for 12 to 15 minutes. I recommend 15 minutes, but no more. And then when you release this and you expel this out, all of these toxins start to leave your body. I'm telling you, there's nothing quite like it. The second time I did one, please know I was extremely toxic, but I had began a juicing program, and it was about 2 weeks into it, and I decided to do this. I went through a 49-day hardcore detox, guys, because I was toxic. I was very, very toxic from low vibratory foods and sodas and all this craziness in our dimension right now, that with these low vibratory foods, these processed foods, packaged foods, radiated foods, microwave foods, these are genetically modified foods. These are giving people cancer. These are damaging the cells at the cellular level, and this is wreaking havoc on the body. This is aging the body. And what I am trying to teach other people about is how to de-age and how to reverse some of the damage that's been done, because I'm telling you, it's possible. And let me tell you, the coffee is going to do it. The very second time I did my coffee enema, guys, I got a euphoric type high, because I just sensed that toxins were leaving my body, and they in fact were. And I'm telling you, I felt blissful. And I've never turned back. I've done them ever since. And please know, I don't do them every day. It's not like I'm doing them every single day, because I don't need to anymore. There's not sickness, there's not disease currently in my body. But if you're sick or you're diseased, you better believe sometimes we do 5 or 6 of these a day. And as we're doing them, we're also juicing, guys. For cancer, it consists of these coffee detoxing 5 or 6 times a day, depending on the situation, the condition, and then up to about 13 to 15 live healing enzyme juices of 8 ounces a day. So this is extreme, guys, because cancer is ugly, and we have to get ugly back with cancer. And stay tuned, because I'm going to go through this. I'm going to break this down and tell you how this is going to be best absorbed, and I'm going to give you some tips on it, and I'm going to share some things with you that I've personally found out that I don't hear anybody else talking about, because we're going to learn how to absorb this curcumin. We're going to learn how to absorb the curcuminoids to where it starts to repair some of the damage that has been done at the cellular level. This can do it, guys. This right here can do it. I'm telling you, this is the answer to all of your problems right now, is the turmeric. But the problem is everybody's taking it and they're not absorbing it, and secondly, they're not taking it correctly. And we're going to go through all of this, believe me. So stay tuned for my next couple of videos, because I'm going to go through this, and I'm going to break down how we need to be consuming this, because it's not necessarily just in juices, guys. There's multiple ways to prepare this. I'm going to even show a way where we can combine this in some cacao. It's highly, highly absorbable in bioprene, the pepperine from the black pepper. It's also absorbable in kava, and it's also absorbable in cacao from my personal experience, guys. But anyway, we're going to go through this. We're going to talk about this, and I'm really excited about this, because this is my favorite thing in the whole wide world, because it provides healing to the whole body. Well, I say that. I hold ginger in high regards, and I hold frankincense. know, I go through phases where ginger's my favorite one day, and then the turmeric might be my favorite the next day, because they're all glorious goodness, I'm telling you. My vibrations are high right now because I just juiced a couple of these guys, Glorious Granny Smiths, with some turmeric, some ginger, and a Sunshine Meyer lemon, and then I threw in, guys, you always want to be doing a red bell pepper with everything, I'm telling you. It's a phytonutrient blasting enzyme catalyst, and it fuels all the other glorious phytonutrients. But the key is to take it with the black pepper, guys. You want to be taking black pepper about 20 to 30 minutes before. Take it in a capsule form, as what my recommendation would be, or capsule your own. I like to grind it myself, and then I put it in a capsule form, and I take it about 20 to 30 minutes before I plan on taking my turmeric, and then I take it about 20 to 30 minutes after I consume my juice. And guys, this extends the period of time that the curcuminoids are active in the system, in the body, and this is what we want, and this is the healing that can be provided when we learn to do this. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Start the juicing process for a couple of weeks, and then if you're ready to step it up, start to think about doing a coffee enema, and don't be afraid of it, because there's nothing to be afraid about releasing toxins. It's not a big deal. And then you can increase your juicing even more and start repairing some of the damage that has been done to your body from years of maybe not treating your body the way it should be treated. Guys, our bodies are temples, and we have got to treat our body with the divine respect that it deserves, and we've got to learn to go back to nature and get ourselves grounded. We've got to learn to gaze upon the glorious sun. Guys, there's a vitamin D synthesis in the sun. I'm telling you, there's nothing quite like it. We've got to learn to start enjoying the little simple pleasures in life, the blissful miracle moments, guys. This is what I'm talking about. These divine plants, I'm telling you, they provide so much healing for us. And these come up from the earth. And this is so exciting to me, because every single thing does something different. Every single divine, there's phytonutrients in the curcumin that they haven't even identified yet. That's how glorious this particular root is. I'm telling you, there's nothing quite like it. I can't wait for my video on it. You guys have a great day. Peace, love, positive vibrations. Get your juice on. Get your juice on and start to detoxify your body, and then step it up and decide to really start to reverse some damage by doing the coffee enemas, and then continue getting your juice on, and then start to incorporate divine oils and other healing things, guys. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate all my subscribers and supporters. The number of subscribers doesn't matter to me, but I really want the message to go out. So if some of my videos strike a chord with you, please share them, because this is how we're going to wake up other people, guys, to these live healing enzymes, is by sharing what we know and what to be effective for us. With others. This is love, and this is what is going to create a shift and a change. Is love. Love is the answer to all of our problems. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much again. Bye-bye. My dog Sunshine has been down here on my side the whole time. I'm telling you, this dog, he raises my vibrations. He's an angel sent to me from some divine light.